right, best of luck to you. Thank you. Back to Steve and Nigel.
Thank you, Sophie. Yes, heat number 3 is coming up here now, and I'll tell you what, Jono, a lot of people saying these 4 riders, Everson back from injury for Peterborough, Ryan Sullivan in blue, Yanis Kolodze and Charlie Gida for Reading. A lot of people are saying these 4 riders could provide the key to the way this meeting is going to go tonight.
I'd pretty much agree there. I mean, you've got, like I said, Ryan struggled on the track the way it was last time early on in the meeting, and then came good at the end. And you've got the other guys that are really good quality riders, but they just need the consistency all the time. So if they're all firing, yes, all of them can win these races and beat each other, but it's who on the night is actually going to put it on when the pressure's on them.
I think one thing that has damaged Reading for sure is the absence of Matty Zagar. He was actually attracting the interest of the ambitious Peterborough owner Colin Horton during the winter. That man is Yanis Kolodze, who has what it takes, no doubt, to develop into a top-notch Elite League rider. That man in red is Niels Christian Everson. Bear in mind here that Reading have been here twice already in the league and won on both occasions. So Reading still have hope that they can win the league here tonight. Everson back from injury. There he is, the man in red, Niels Christian Everson, who has ridden for Oxford, rode for the Newport Wasps in the Premier League as well under Tim Stone there at the Hayley Stadium, and also, of course, rode for the Oxford Silver Machine under their former management last season, but made the switch to Peterborough this year. Kolodze off the inside in green, Ryan Sullivan gate 2 blue, Charlie Gida gate 3 yellow, Niels Christian Everson off the outside in red. If you're new to Speedway and you're joining us for one of the first times tonight here on Sky Sports, the home side Peterborough are wearing the red and blue helmet colours, and the visitors here, the Reading Bulldogs, they are wearing the green and yellow helmet colours. 3 points for a win, 2 for second, 1 for third, and nothing at all for finishing last. This is a very important Heat 3. It's level on aggregate, and the Elite League title is on the line here at the East of England Showground tonight. Race number 3 is the bike trevor from the start, and Ronnie Allen, the referee, races the tapes. The red lights are on, and Ronnie Allen has spotted something there which he's not happy with.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with him there, mate, because the way I saw it is Charlie Gleddy was just dragging forward a little bit, and then Ryan actually dumped the clutch for a second, just flicked his clutch and moved a touch, grabbed it back in, and then made a pretty good start. Watch him jump just a little bit there, see? He actually had to grab the clutch not to hit the tape, so Ronnie's made the right decision there.
There you go, that's another view of it. Ronnie Allen, one of the more experienced referees in British Speedway.
I mean, sometimes they can...
Here is Ronnie Allen. Anytime now, Ronnie will give us the verdict.
Unsatisfactory start, all 4 riders to the gate.
Ronnie Allen then, the referee, giving us the verdict. All 4 riders back to the restart. No major surprise there.
No, I mean, sometimes the referees, you know, it's their decision if it's an unsatisfactory start or not. And, you know, if a rider jumps like that and he doesn't get an advantage, they will let it go. But in that particular occasion, you know, Ryan did jump a little bit and then he made an absolute flyer. So it was the right thing to bring it back and make sure all the riders are sat still at the start.
So we prepare for heat number 3, second time of asking. It's fast and it's furious here. The East of England Showground, one of the quicker tracks in British Speedway, no question about that. It's 336 metres, but there's wider bends and the straights aren't so long as some of the tracks, and almost you can, I presume when you race around here, Jono, you can keep the gas virtually full on for 4 laps.
Well, when it's prepared, sometimes you don't actually really have to turn the bike a lot like you do a lot of the smaller tracks. You can just, you know, keeping your wheels in line is the quickest way around.
This is heat number 3, 7-5 on the night to Peterborough, level at 54 points apiece on aggregate. Green light comes on, and they're away this time, and it's a pretty level start here, but the man in green, Yanis Kolodze's made a good start here. Now coming round the outside, Niels Christian Everson. Kolodze holds the lead, though. These 2 Peterborough boys will be all over him, though. They know that they can try the inside and the outside line. Trailing at the back, Charlie Gida. This would be a 3-all. This would maintain level pegging on aggregate, and to be fair to Yanis Kolodze, he's pulling clear. Got good pace down the back straight, and I suppose it's a similar racetrack to the ones that he's used to in Poland.
Yeah, definitely, mate. He's not scared, you know, he's a little guy, but he's on the gas, he holds it on, and look at him. I mean, these 2 guys are, you know, are so quick around here, Everson and Ryan Sullivan, and he, like you say, he's pulling away from him, and he's riding a really good line at the moment. He's not going too wide, he's cutting back. Watch him here on the inside, sort of almost clipping the curb coming out of the bend. He doesn't need to waste time going out that much further at the moment on the track because there's no advantage there.
Well, Yanis Kolodze, who was a discovery of the previous Reading management, Pat Bliss, brought him over to the UK when they were known as the Reading Racers, and he went into the Elite League with the Bulldogs when BSI bought out Reading Speedway during the winter. And since then, not only are they back in the big time, but they are in contention for the Elite League title tonight. And Yanis Kolodze has just pulled off a magnificent victory for the Reading Bulldogs. And if it's going to be like this throughout the night, we could even go down to the very last race to decide the 2006 Elite League champions. That is a possibility at this stage. Yanis Kolodze, magnificent ride from him. He takes the checkered flag. Second was Niels Christian-Iversen for Peterborough. Third was Ryan Sullivan, a 3 apiece, 10-8 on the night. And on aggregate level, 57 points apiece here.
Kolodze made a good jump here, and then I was watching Iversen. Iversen was coming around the outside, and I sort of thought he might have the run to come all the way around the outside, but Kolodze had it lined up. He really rode the corner well. Watch Iversen here boring around, and like normally, you know, if there's a little more grip there or later in the meeting, you would almost have the run to come around him, coming down the back straight. But then even coming into this bend, I thought Iversen will go wide, but Kolodze then went a little bit wider and cut back. He was really riding it. You couldn't have picked a better line for him to ride around the track there.
Well, of 3 races so far, 2 of them have been drawn, 3-all, and we've seen 1-4-2 in Heat 2, which has proved to be the difference on the night in favour of the Peterborough Panthers. It's level, 57 points apiece. Great ride from Yanis Kolodze. Let's get some reaction with Sophie.
Thank you, Nigel. Jonas, you're looking very fast out there.
Yeah, this is my first hit, and start is very important. I have now a good start, and this is all.
It's a track you like, isn't it? I know when you came here in March, you had a great night.
Yeah, I like this track because my meeting is very good in this track, but I think must be okay.
Well, you're doing very well here, and you kept it level, which is what the team need to do.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, best of luck to you. Thank you. Back over to Steve and Nigel.
Thank you, Sophie.